Shalom. I want to start off by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kodash. Double honors for our elders and apostles for teaching us the truth that is Bible. Shalom to you, I can pushing this truth with the hopes of your safe and this coming destruction. Spirit just wanted to go in on this, because you're seeing a lot of, stores closing down, man, and you have, let me see, you have this site called dailyjobcuts.com, and just on the daily, you're just seeing all types of movements, man, and there's things that's also being layoffs and store closings that's not even on this site, you know but you if you watch the news, you know your CBS, your ABC, your CNN, you know you'll have you'll think that this place, is flourishing, man. You'll think that everybody out here is working. A lot of people, you know are actually not working. Let's see, and I believe it was a few weeks ago, you had an article on Lowe's. Pretty much Lowe's is getting rid of a lot of positions that they don't need anymore, and they're replacing them with third-party vendors, you know so it's a lot of movements being made. So you got people out here, they'll try to tell you that the economy is booming. You go on some of these comment boards, you have people trying to make it look like it's not as bad as it is. People talking about stacking up gold and silver. That's not going to save us from this destruction that's to come, man. You know. This is article says 26 Sears and Kmart stores closing. Complete list of closing locations, including one in Alabama. So it says a struggling retailer, Sears, is closing more than 20 stores across the U.S. Got another article that says Walgreens will close about 200 stores in United States. Walgreens will close about 200 locations across the United States as part of its plan to cut costs. It says after buying roughly half of Rite Aid stores 2 years ago. So that's what they do, man. To cut costs. They just axe a lot of these jobs out here. Article. And that's all you see, man. That's all you see is these places just getting shut down, man. Hey, and that's a beautiful thing, As people say, "Oh, where were you work at?" If there ain't no jobs, That's why we had these scriptures. Scriptures tell us that the servants of Yahweh Shai shall eat in those days, in the time of famine. So it's nothing to worry about, man. So it says Barneys is closing 15 of its 22 stores after filing for bankruptcy. Here's the full list. So it says Barneys New York will close 15 of its 22 stores following an announcement on Tuesday that the luxury retailer has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and put itself for sale. So it's well, when I put these in the description box, this is just all over, man. You can literally just type in more stores closing or job layoffs, and then you click on the news section of it. It's just a huge layout, a huge list. Damn near every morning you wake up and just all these different moves being made. That's it's all types of people out here with no jobs, man. You know, but the economy is so called doing great, man. Never trust thine enemy. This devil will have you think that this place, that's part of his witchcraft, man. He'll have you think that this place is just going to continue. You know, meanwhile, he's got all these moves in place. A lot of these WalMarts and stores that he's closing. You know, he's already setting up guillotines and all types of concentration camps, man. You know, so for these times that's coming, man. You know, so let's see. Let's grab this. Because regardless of what this devil tells us, man, we know according to the scriptures that Babylon will not be healed, man. You know, no matter what type of healing agents they try to throw at this place. Hey, man, the scriptures say that they shall build, but the Most High shall throw down. You know. Let's grab. This is the second Esdras 6:22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And these are all numbers of stores. That are sown. Pretty soon, they're about to their full storehouses are going to be empty, man. Pretty soon they're going to be empty. And they're not going to be any more going to these places, shopping. This place is on its way out of here. Regardless of all the buildings and things you see being built. Let's see. Next article says, Dressbarn closing 62 more stores, expects to shutter all locations by 2019. So it says, this is the second wave of store closures for the retailer, which announced in May that it would shutter all 650 locations by mid-2020. In its announcement on Thursday, the company said all of its locations are now expected to be closed by the end of the year. So it says the first wave of closures began last month with 25 locations across the company. It's like across the country, so just more this whole company is shutting down, people out here don't have the money to be shopping at all these high price places, man. It says retail graveyard, more than 7,000 U.S. stores have closed this year. So it says if the carnage in the retail industry seemed bad last year, it pales in comparison to the damage the sector is suffering in 2019. Already above the pace 2018 set, U.S. store closing could exceed 12,000 this year. So it's showing all the stats. I know this year the stores is pretty much damn near tripled. The closings. You got all these different all these different reports on car lots. There's a report that just came out on car lots. They can't even get rid of their 2018 cars, let alone the 2019 and 2020 cars. The 2018 cars ain't even selling. They're still all over the lots. So people don't have money for all this stuff no more. A lot of people are just like, what's the point of upgrading? Why not just keep what they do have? You got all these people living in their cars, their SUVs and stuff. Hey man, hey, if all these stores are closing this year, man, what? How about next year? You know, this is Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember thou thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun or the light or the moon or stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. And that's what we're seeing right now. The grinders, the work is ceasing out of here, man. You know, and a lot of these jobs, if they're not talking about closing, they're talking about in the process of the closings, the layoffs, yeah, all these different things that lead up to the closings, man. You know, so it says, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. You know, so this is the time that we living in. All these places are going to close down, man. These places that you love to shop at. You already see it in all the malls. All the stores are closing down. Yeah, all these stores are going to end up shutting down, man. Esau is going to need to get his concentration camps ready. He's already got a lot of them ready. You know, he's got to this economy's just got to continue falling, man. You know, ultimately he's getting these concentration camps set up. So he can implement that mark of the beast. Force that chip in them concentration camps. You know. No, but the elect won't. The elect of the nation of Israel, ultimately won't take that chip. So just want to say the Wadi Obashimo Shai for putting the Holy Spirit through a call Kadash for me to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders and apostles for teaching us the truth of this Bible. Shalom, Piwaki, pushing this truth with the hopes of me safe from this come destruction.